everyone, Cash here, back with another video from FIFA 16, and today we have a season in review of our first season of our West Ham career. We're going to take a look at the final standings, some awards. We're going to hand out the Hammer of the Word, our Player of the Year award. But before we get into that, let's take a look at some of the league awards. The goalkeeper of the tournament is going to be Adrian, our own Adrian. He had a monster season. Sanchez is going to win the Golden Boot with 22 goals. And then Team of the Year, we have Adrian, of course, there at goalkeeper. Monreal, Vertonghen, Ogbonna. Surprised to see him, so we have two people that make the list. Ivanovic, Sanchez, Oscar, De Bruyne, Willian, Kane, and Benteke. So interesting, we get two guys on that list. Player of the competition, player of the year, I guess, in the Premier League is going to be Adrian as well. He did lead the league in clean sheets. We'll look at that in a second. But you see the goals here. Sanchez, as I said, with 22. Benteke, 19. Rooney, 14. Oscar as well. De Bruyne, Aguero, Welbeck. Manchester City had a lot of guys at the top of that list. We do not have anyone on this list, I do not believe. We'll take a look at our team standings in a little bit. Coutinho's going to lead the way in assists. Rooney, what a season he had. He is second in goals. I think he had 14, or second in assists with 10. He had 14 goals. And we do have someone on this list. Zarate finishes fourth with 7 assists. And then you see the clean sheets. Adrian, 20 clean sheets. Courtois behind him with 16. Cech with 13. So you see the defense was very good, but our offense just wasn't up to snuff. You see, we finished 6th in the standings, and then heading to the bottom, West Brom, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa are going to be relegated, and then looking at the teams coming up, it's going to be QPR, Hull City, and Sheffield Wednesday. Looks to be the 3 teams that are going to be promoted, so we'll be seeing them next year. QPR and Hull City, obviously ones that were relegated last year, so they're 1 season out coming back, and then Sheffield Wednesday going to be a new team heading into the league. And then looking at our own squad here, where we finish out, Adrian plays the most games with 37 appearances. Dimitri Payet ends with 8 goals. Fecker, who joined midway through the season, ends up with 7. He had a great second half. Zarate with 6, also had 7 assists. Lanzini gets 6 goals. Saka with 4. Antonio going to have 4 as well. Yuri Tielemans has 2 goals. And then we have Iheanacho, Ceballos, and Ogbonna with 1 apiece. You see Iheanacho, just 4 appearances for him. He figures to be a key player, a key reserve at least, heading into next season. And then assists, as I said, Zarate with 7, Payet had 8, Sacco, Moses, Fecker, Song, and Koyate with 2, and then Bellerin, Antonio, Cresswell, Wendell, Aubameyang, Tielemans, and Lanzini with 1. And then looking at the cards, just 1 red card. We actually didn't have too many cards all season, but now we're going to move on to our award, the Hammer of the Year award. We're going to take a look at it piece by piece. So match 1 through 10, Adrian is going to be in the lead with 2, Lanzini has 1, and Payet has 1. These are the awards that we handed out at the end of every BPL match. Match 11 through 20, Payet is taking the lead now with 4. Adrian, Lanzini, and Zarate are tied with 2. We're going to move on now to 21 through 30. There's 38 matches. Keep that in mind. So 21 through 38, Adrian went on a tear in 21 through 30 with 6. Payet now has 4. Lanzini, Zarate, and Saka with 3 apiece. So some more guys entering the fray. And then match 31 through 38, Adrian has 8, Payet 5, Lanzini, Zarate, and Saka still at 3. So that means your Hammer of the Year, your Player of the Year, your MVP is going to be Adrian. And this one, really an easy decision. Obviously, he had an unbelievable year. He leads the league in clean sheets. He was a very big reason for us finishing 6th in the table, so not going to feel bad about giving that award to him. And then taking a look at the squad here, as you see some of the guys, Spiegel, the backup goalkeeper, actually went up 4. Randolph doesn't change at all. Adrian actually didn't change at all either. Bellerin, who we picked up in the winter transfer window, goes up 1. Carl Jenkinson, who played a lot in the first half, he gave way to Bellerin there in the second half. He goes up 2. And then a youngster there, Noel, goes up 3. Joey O'Brien, an older guy, didn't get a lot of playing time, doesn't improve. Winston Reed, surprised, didn't improve either. Ogbonna, also surprised with his big season, he didn't go up. James Collins did not really get any playing time at all. He goes down 2. Reece Burke stays the same. You like to see the youngsters go up. As you see, Leo Chambers did improve 2. Donnell Henry goes up 1. And then we're going to keep on moving here through the defense. James Tompkins will go up 1. He didn't have very many appearances. Wendell does go up 2. We put him pretty hard through the training, so good to see that. Aaron Cresswell goes up 1 to 74. Lewis Page holds tight at 58. Hendry goes up 4 to 65, so that's good to see. Alexander Song, who is on loan, so he's going to be returning. We kind of didn't give him too much in the second half. We gave way to more of the players who are going to be sticking around longer. Lewis Cook, someone we picked up, is going to go up 2. Diego Poyet, who is on loan at MK Dons, goes up 2, so that's good to see as he's going to be coming back. Martin Samuelson is away on loan right now. He is up 2, up to 62. Yuri Tielemans, 78. We've been training him very hard, so good to see him up 2 points. Pedro Aubameyang goes up 2 as well. Cullen goes up 3. That's one of the bigger risers there. Ceballos as well is going to go up 3 since we picked him up on transfer. Michael Antonio goes up 2. He started out the season very well, but kind of gave way to some other players there for the second part of the season. Victor Moses, another guy that's going to be returning to his team off loan, didn't improve. Matty Jarvis does not improve. He's on loan at Norwich. He'll be back soon. Dimitri Payet goes up 1. He's the highest rated player on our team at 82. Lanzini, a monster year for this kid, goes up 2. Mauro Zarate, surprised with the season he had. He did not improve at all either. And then Fecker, who we got on transfer, we haven't had a lot of time to train him, so he hasn't improved. Sacco doesn't improve either. Iheanacho, one of the biggest improvements, goes up 4 points. We have been training him very hard. You see Lee, no improvement. Jelovic, going to stay the same. He didn't get a whole lot of playing time, just 3 appearances all season, but that is the team. So let's take a look now as some guys come back. Diego Poyet coming back. Matty Jarvis is going to be back. And then Carl Jenkinson is going back to his team as he returns to Arsenal. I didn't realize he was from Arsenal, so he's going to return to Arsenal. And then we will have some other guys returning here as this final month goes on. Victor Moses, you see as well, he is going to return to his team as well. So we have made it to the end of the season. We're going to move on now here to the beginning of the next year. We're going to take a look at what our goals are going to be as we take a look at the end of this season. So they are, West Ham board, proud of us here in our finish of the table, well above their expectations. They wanted us to finish middle of the table. We finished 6th. And we also met our objective for the domestic cup. So I think they're going to keep us around at least one more year. And then before we move on, you see here, and this is the Player of the Year award. So before it was the Player of the competition. So Adrian taking home all the awards this season and well-deserved for the season that he had. But now as we move into the next year, let's see our league objectives. And it looks like they want us to qualify for the Euro League. So that spot we just missed out on last year, we're going to have to hit that one this year, and our work is cut out for us. The transfer budget is going to be set at $42 million with a $200,000 wage budget, so we have improved. Obviously, they have recognized our good season and have given us a little bit more money to spend, so we will put that to good use. And then domestic cup, they would be delighted for us to reach round of 16. So that's, I think, the same as last season. So that's not too bad, but the league objectives have improved. So we definitely, as a team, have to improve as well. As you see, that squad ended up finishing 6th. We were hanging around 7 or 8 most of the season. We made some transfer moves. That got us up to 6, but I think we're going to have to make some more moves to get us over that hump, to get us into that 5 spot, that top spot that we are obviously going to have to finish in for the board to approve of us. So looking at the team, let me know in the comments down below who you think we should go after in the transfer window. That is where we're going to start in the next episode. Thinking maybe we need to go after another striker. We got Fecker obviously in the transfer window, but maybe we have to go after another quality striker. We're going to need to score goals. Obviously defense is not the problem, but maybe we don't leave them out either. Do we improve our center back? Maybe a new CDM. Center mid, I don't think we have any issues there. We have some quality center midfielders. So I think it's either up top at the strikers or in the back line somewhere CDM. So let me know in the comments down below what positions you think we should address, and if you have any suggestions for players, throw them out there. We have a little bit of money to play with here, so we're going to make the best moves possible so we are set up for a very successful season. So that is it for season number 1. We will jump into season number 2 next time. If you enjoyed this one, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.